Hey guys, what is going on, team? I hope y'all having a fantastic day. It is your boy Peezy, and today I'm bringing you guys something a little bit different, something that I haven't brought you guys before. It's as you can see, some gameplay featuring the XMG, which is a weapon that a lot of people tend to avoid with, pretty good reason. It was really just introduced to be gimmicky, as we all know. It's not very practical. It's not particularly good, but put in the right hands and given the right situations, it can be pretty good, actually. So that is what we're going to talk about today. Now, you're not going to see anything absolutely astounding from me. My gameplay here is good for what I was expecting to do with this weapon, but again, it is nothing to be super impressed with. So first off, let's talk about the stats here. So the stats, like I said, this is the Bacon and Eggs Elite variant, and the stats are +3 damage and -3 accuracy. So that's something to take into consideration if you are thinking about using this. But honestly, I think this is the best variant of this weapon. Now, again, a lot of you probably have not used it. Well, you may have used it, but not, more than maybe a handful of times. I think this is my second time ever using it, and I just figured I'd jump on, get you guys a gameplay of something different, because most of the gameplays I realize that I post are basically Obsidian Steed gameplays, and it gets old after a while. I know I'll get bored of it, so it is what it is. But so yeah, that's the stats on that. I do have, as you can see, red dot silencer. I think that's the only attachment I actually have on this weapon in this gameplay. And I'll go over the class setup after the video. Actually, I'll put in a picture and we'll talk about that. But one thing to take into consideration with this weapon too is it takes forever to reload. So as you see, I took right there a second hit out in the corner just to reload, and the magazine size is really small. So I would make sure you run scavenger on this. I made the mistake and I am not. But like I said, guys, it is what it is. Who gives a shit? So what's next? Yes, I'm gonna reiterate it. Run scavenger on this thing, guys, because it was a struggle right here. I ran out of ammo, and then right after this I had to pick up an S12, and I'm even worse with the S12 than I am with the XMG in general, apparently, as you'll see in a few seconds here. But as you can see, I also have the Goliath on standby, which which is gonna cause me to give this class a nickname, the Iron Man class, because I got these LMGs, akimbo LMGs that fit right into the exo suit. It's part of my suit. I'm like Iron Man, dude. And then I got the fucking, what is it called? The Goliath coming in later on too. Man, it's just like an Iron Man suit, I'm telling you. But that's really all I have to talk to you about this weapon, guys. Like I said, there's nothing really too special about it. It's super gimmicky. It was never intended to be amazing. Although if you look on YouTube, you can for sure find DNA bomb gameplays and everything with that, with these weapons. So, I guess put in the right hands, like I said in the beginning of the video, put in the right hands, it can do some work. But in mine, not so much. But let's talk about the stats again, the actual breakdown stats for a second here. It's got the damage is really the main difference. So it's got a 25, 25, and 20. Which is basically, close range 25 damage, medium range 25 damage, and then long range is 20. So close to medium range, it's got a 4-shot kill, which is pretty beast considering, you've got two weapons that are shooting at, 800 RPM. So it's pretty sweet. It's also got a head multiplier of 1.6. So that's pretty freaking good. So take that in consideration if you're picking your XMG class. If you're trying to figure out which variant to use, this is for sure the one that I would recommend. And again, I'll put my the class setup that I used, and watch me just get fucking destroyed right here off of my own Goliath. I almost lose it too, but I had a teammate help me out and saved it for me, fortunately. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it right here and just put in work, dude. I never use the Goliath very often, but it's something that you should, if you don't use it very often, give it a try, man. Just go back and give it another try, because like I did this, and I actually got another video that I got, another gameplay that I need to share with you guys. I haven't put it up yet, but I just put in absolute work with the Goliath. And the same thing here, man. Just camped out on the B flag, kind of. I hate to say camp, but it walks like a duck. But yeah, I just started picking people off, man, putting in work. This guy's shielded, so I was like, okay, rocket. Hold that rocket for me. Thank you. And, you know, went back and forth between the B and C flags and basically just camped around the B flag and just held it down, man. Putting in work like I did. But, what am I running this thing? I think I'm just running regular rockets on this. I think that is the only attachment I have. And, but that's really the best thing I can tell you to do, guys, is just pick a spot with the Goliath and just kind of camp it. Then again, I hate to say camp, but pick a spot and patrol it. There you go. That sounds better. If that makes you feel better about it, just get out the way. Get out the way. And yeah, just pick the spot, man. Shoot off your rockets. Take these guys out as they try and push, especially the B flag. This is right in the middle of the action, right in the middle of everything. It's pretty freaking sweet. And you know what? That's really all I have to talk to you guys about today. I'm kind of rambling at this point. So if you did enjoy this gameplay, if you did enjoy me, you know, again, something a little bit different, XMG, you don't see a lot of gameplays featuring the XMGs, especially for me. So if you did enjoy, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up. I'm going to go for 15 likes on this video, guys. Help me out get to that goal. Subscribe if you're new. Get this swipe stolen from me. But it is what it is. Yeah, subscribe if you do. If you're new, rather, if you do, welcome to Team Ink, guys. Thank you so much, and thank you for making me part of your day. So a little addendum, guys. I forgot to that I told you I was going to go over my class setup real quick. So here you can see it. Obviously the bacon and eggs variant with the laser sight on it. I got lightweight, low profile, blind eye, toughness blast suppressor, an RW1, which you know I never even used in that gameplay. A bombing run for my kill streaks. Obviously the Goliath and Warbird with AI, which is pretty sweet. The only thing I could recommend you guys to change out, obviously, is well, maybe not so obviously. I would swap out either blast suppressor or toughness, probably toughness, because again, it's a akimbo LMG, so you're not gonna, you know, you're gonna have a lot of flinch anyway, unless you're in lockdown mode, in which case toughness isn't really gonna help you anyway, because there's no flinch anyway. But swap that out for scavenger. Everything else, man, was pretty solid. I would stick with it. Obviously secondary I didn't even use, so use whatever you want. But again, guys, that's all I got. I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, I'm going to remind you, please go ahead, leave a like. I'm going for 15. Thank you guys so much. Take care.